Greetings, beautiful humans, and welcome to I Am Powered by Love TV. This is your soulmate soul scopes, where your Akashic Records, your soul books, meet your zodiac. Now, many of you may not be really familiar with the Akashic Records. Well, this is your soul's journey through evolution in time. So the timing of this video is really important for the message that you are about to receive. These are channeled messages from your soul, your angels, your guides, your crossover loved ones, and your ascended masters. We use tarot and oracle cards just to connect and communicate with you. So watching the message all the way through is super important, because as a medium and a channel, it's likely that some of these messages may be very specific. And since we're channeling for an entire zodiac, sometimes your loved ones or maybe an ancestor may have a specific message just for you. And so if you don't watch it all the way through, you may miss a very important channeled message. So your arrival at this channel and this message may be the timing that you need it. And because we're channeling for an entire zodiac, each situation and circumstance may not resonate with you, but you may pick up a few ways to go about your situation and circumstances. And don't forget to jump to the timestamps, because all decans will be separated by your timestamps. So don't forget, check your timestamps. So now, let's get ready for your Soulmate Soul Scopes reading. Greetings, and welcome to all my Aquarius. This is going to be your Soul Scopes reading, your soul growth portion. So this is really important so that you understand your soul's point of growth. So this is about your life path, your karmic path at this time, about the pattern of energy that's happening, that's moving you and excelling you in your life, and what lessons and factors and things that are happening that will influence. These are also based in planetary influences. So we definitely want you to make sure that you watch this part before you move on to your decan. And this energy is going to be from January 15th to 31st. Let's get started. All right, all my Aquarius, we're going to take a look at your soul growth season. What lessons are you in? What transformational process are you in? You guys are slated to be having what is called an emerald year. So there is a lot of movement to make sure that we get to that. So it's going to be your soul growth card. And this deck, I'm going to tell you what the lesson is that you're working on. And that is change. So not only is this a soul growth lesson, but you are literally continuing a higher evolution of transformation. You are shedding multiple parts of your life right now. So this is going to be key for you to be able to become aware of why things may be moving the way they are. And now we're going to go into your gifts, talents, and abilities. These deck cards were all pre-shuffled. I'm just going to throw a little bit more love, a little bit of Reiki, now that I know what the soul lesson here is. I love it. Staying centered, being grounded. This is a gift or talent, and these are natural abilities and something maybe that you have discovered about yourself, an ability that you are currently developing, or something that's already inherently yours to begin with. Being centered, being grounded, not being swayed or moved anyway. This could be even just your demeanor, where you're poised and calm, cool and collected. This may help you move through changes without being reactionary. And now we're going to take a look at the healing path. This is going to be the path that no matter what is happening through your transformation, you're going to use the ally of your ability, your talent, or skill to be able to shift through those changes. And here lies the path. You showed me that card earlier and fell on the floor. And here we have joy. No matter what is shifting and transforming in your life, places that you said that you wanted to let go of, things that you didn't want to do anymore, these are all evolving you to the better. And the ability, skill, or talent that you will be using is the grounding. Being able to know that you are loved all around, not just in your life, but feeling it, being present in it as your own love, and being connected to all things that you are creating as an extension of you at this time. And this is about your heart. So what I'm hearing mostly about this particular lesson is that there will be some sorrow at the loss and letting go, and that's why it's going to be very important for you to stay grounded, centered, focused, still inside. That means peace. So when I say still, I mean at peace in the alignment with self, and that you know that you are loved here, because you're going to have to see the joy of what it is that you've been intending and creating. Because when things are falling, that means that we are making space for the new things to come. And this is your soul growth reading for the energies of January 15th through the 31st. Greetings, and welcome, all my beautiful humans and lovely friends. Come on in. Welcome. Happy New Year. Hope it was great for you. I have had an amazing New Year. I'm so grateful to be able to be back before you. This reading is for all of my Aries Decan ones whose birthdays are from January the 20th through the 29th. And we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading. And don't forget, if this resonates with you, don't forget to subscribe and like on the video so that you can get all of our fresh new content right here. And I'm Powered by Love TV. All right, all my Aquarius Decan ones. Cards have been pre-shuffled. I just did the soul growth lesson. So we already know that the energy of change is coming about to bring you all your intentions, to open up space for them, right? And so this is the Soulmate Soul Scopes, and we're going to be, I don't hear any specific questions, so I'm just asking the guides, what do you need to know at this time? The most important thing you need to know. They added most important thing you need to know. It's going to be a really good message, deep knowing. I love that. This jumped out the deck for you. And we have a saying here, whatever pops out comes to show out. And this goes right in tune with the soul lesson, that groundedness, being centered, being able to be still. Stillness is a requirement of peace. You have to be centered and aligned. Mind and heart need to be tied together in a beautiful ebb and flow throughout the entire bodily system. And that expression of stillness means no matter what is happening, there's a deep knowing that everything is working out in your favor. And I can see why you need this, because you are tossed in some conflict right now, and this conflict is mental. This is all about your thoughts and your belief systems. And you are, what I love about this card too for you is that the horse is turning into a zebra, and the patterns are completely changing into a different space. And this is causing you some internal conflict emotionally. There's stress because you're not sure who you are going to end up being at the end of this transformation. And you know what you want, but you're really not still certain if you are going to be the person that you are today. Well, the beautiful thing about it is that they're saying that you are designed to evolve, and that the person that you see yourself living the life of, you have to be the extension of that dream. And for the dream to be tantamount to extraordinary success and wealth, stature and title, as well as marriage and love, personal freedoms, and a life of abundance, you now have to become part of the process that makes that part happen. Your vibration has to be there as well. And so you are getting new stripes. And because of all the mental conflict, they're asking you to be open now. You have to be receptive. And also, there's a clearing that has to happen in order for you to be more receptive to hearing the internal guidance. Your internal GPS system that is always there for you is your soul. And this is what everyone, we call it intuition, but really intuition is just the act of us hearing and observing our inner knowing. And these are disconnected right now. So I love that they're not only side by side, but telling you the source of the problem is the inner conflict. And I don't hear relationships yet. I'm hearing this as life path of career and success. This is what is on your mind most deeply at this time. And we have new life. And this card is in reverse. And these conflicts is what's keeping this at bay. And so they just said that you need to be open to all the avenues that you are dreaming, and know the conflict of who you believe yourself to be and your ability to create it. You're not hearing who you are. And that's why grounding, connecting, being centered in heart and mind, the truth of who you want to become. This is becoming, this is also, they're telling me now, here comes the relationship stuff. They're saying that this is also part of why the relationship is where it is also, is because you don't believe that you're worthy, and you're having a hard time accepting and receiving the love. You are fighting everything in your life right now. And I just got finished saying that this is an emerald year. And so for you to be right here at the precipice of the beginning of the year, now this is, you've worked really hard last year on the outer things in life. Now is the journey of the inward life. The emerald doesn't just show up polished. Geez, I should have grabbed one because I do have an unpolished emerald. Also, here we have fates and the synchronicities and things that we might call destinies, opportunities, alignments, agreements. These are in the opposite position of us right now because of your resistance. And you've got a lot of, they're telling me now that you have a lot of victimhood here, and they need you to begin the clarity, because these changes are being brought about in your life so you can grow higher. You can't go from being a dishwasher to district manager without growing, becoming disciplined, adherent, to different types of job description fillers. You have to become that person. So that might mean you have to strip down and let go of all the parts of you that are keeping you from living and becoming not just the lifestyle, but the life. And that's also hemming up your relationship right now. You are definitely pushing back there. You don't trust that this person loves you, and that the things that are happening around you, you went inward here, and so you are in reverse because you're not seeing it. So now we're going to look at where we can go from here. Also, turned upside down, milk and honey. So we have to embrace and open up to the life that we want. Without that, we are standing in lack consciousness. We believe that where we are is as high as we can go in life. And maybe you can't trust anyone. I don't trust him. There's something about him. You're going around and around in your mind about everything, and then you're spinning. They're showing me that you are swirling like a tornado, and that all the debris is from all the things that they're trying to tear down, and you're too afraid that everything is going to fall apart around you now that nothing is stable and centered, which is why you have to become grounded. You must become grounded, because everything that you worked so hard for in 2020, they're saying this specifically. Some of the reasons and intentions that you had then need to be still healed. So you had a lot of hidden motives, and you used a lot of force and a lot of energy to get there. But now the fear of letting go of all these old thoughts and beliefs about who you are and what you deserve are coming under fire, and you are crumbling in that very sense, in every avenue. And so you're saying, I don't know if he loves me or not, he or she loves me, and I don't want this because I've been through this before and this doesn't feel right. And so it's almost like you're literally thumbing your nose at the synchronicities that the guides have put together for you, and you are so close to where you want to be that you are blocking your own path with these fears. So I'm going to give you one more card here. In the deck, and so this is, you are definitely going back and forth. You have breakthrough moments of epiphanies and light with reception, but then you go right back into the victimhood. And this is time now for you to end this part of the shadow work that you are doing. Find each one of the things that you are believing the most that isn't going to work, and then turn and transform that, because you have to stand in deep knowing. Well, that was the first card out, and you know that you know the truth. Trust it. Let your soul talk. Tell your ego to be quiet. All right, and we're going to wrap up. All right, to all my Aquarius Decan ones, listen, this is supposed to be your breakout year. Okay, this is the age and the year of Aquarius. So you should be high stepping right now, right into your worth, right into your values, and right into your self-love. And if that's not where you are at the moment and you're struggling, then it's time to start turning that around, seeing everything that's falling away as a blessing. Look at it as the silver lining that's going to open up space for your new life to appear. But you also have to be just as polished as the life that you want. So now it's time to clean up the soul. Let's dust that old debris off of old things that you used to be, and step into the place where you are the queen crowned or king crowned into the life, walking down, on that red carpet right into your castle, into your life. So it's time to let it all go. And if this resonates with you, I want you to drop this icon for the love. And if the money and abundance resonate with you, and this is your struggle, and this is on point for you, I want you to drop these icons, let everyone know that you watched it all the way to the end, and leave us some comments. Connect with us. We want to create a community right here at I Am Powered by Love TV. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell right there, ding ding, and stay tuned with us. That way you can get all of our fresh new content every time we drop. And I'll see you next time. I'm Demi. Namaste.